3 things that your wife or girlfriend probably isn't telling you about herself in the bedroom. Number 1, she doesn't want to show you how to do it. And especially if you're an inexperienced guy or you haven't had a lot of partners or haven't had a lot of sex prior to her, this can be a really tough one to understand. You know, she lives in her body, she knows what she likes. How easy would it be if she just showed you what she wants, what turns her on, and what makes her feel good? A very logical, rational thing to expect, but unfortunately, for most people, that's not how it works. A woman might be willing to show you a few things, but it's not what's going to excite her and turn her on sexually. In fact, as someone who's helped people to have better sex for over 10 years, it winds up feeling too much like a coaching session between you and her. Another big reason as to why she doesn't want to show you is because of secret number 2, which is she wants you to read her mind. And even though on paper, technically speaking, we all know nobody can read minds, she wants you in the sexual domain to be able to tune into her, understand what she might want, and read her body's cues, read her facial expressions, and be able to guide and take her on an experience. And the third secret she's probably not telling you, especially if you're a good guy, especially if you're being too nice, especially if you've come on to her in the past and she's rebuffed you a little bit and she's kind of been a little prickly, you're probably being too careful with her. Obviously, we're not talking about hurting her. We're not talking about a woman with severe trauma and you have to be extra careful with her. But if you ask your female partner if she'd like you to be a little less careful with her, when you touch her, when you interact with her, if you go in and just go for it, as opposed to having a touch or an energy about you that kind of feels like this. Is this okay? Is that all right? Is it okay if I touch you? She will like it so much more and be so much more receptive to having sex, or at the very least being intimate with you. My name is Tari from Closeness. You can check out the Closeness podcast or like, follow, and subscribe for more.